BTC is touching all-time highs while the alts and I have grabbed our lube and are, well, touching little early day humor for you. We're also going to talk about the SEC and fraud charges. That's right. Another player said they got a 12-incher and came in only packing 2. XRPL ecosystem news for all you XRP and Ripple fans. We'll talk price action at the end because XRP is moving along with...
I say lots of naughty things, so here's your warning.
We got XRP green on the screen. The entire crypto market green on the screen. Well, almost everyone except for Sui, but you know how it goes. But you know what we do first? Your comments, because you, the viewer, matter most. Wade Kohara says, Hoskins can pitch, but can't catch. Bad form. Well done, because remember, he ripped on the Hex community along with the Ripple community, and then when he gets trashed, homeboy has to hide behind lawyers. That sounds soft to me, doesn't it? Garce says, I love to hear about Charles getting his time with the business end of the FU stick. Ooh, Charles getting roasted in the coals this morning. John Booth says, the institutions will be left holding the baby when the maxis all bail out and BC crashes and burns. Speaking of BTC all-time highs, Bitcoin sitting at 111,254, ETH is 2649, BNB is at 686, while Sol's at 177, ADA is at 80 cents, while Charles is crying in the corner, XRP at 242, while Doge and the meme are pumping as well. What do we got going on? BTC tops 110,000, 111 now for optimism in the United States. Why? We got the stablecoin bill is now going to officially be debated. And for those of you that caught it, Warren said that in the next 3 years, stablecoins could be adding a 0 to their market cap. Do you know what that means, everyone? That means juicy booty. In fact, I've got those stablecoin market caps up on the screen, and you're talking adding a 0 to them? That would be absolutely freaking bonkers, wouldn't it? Now, what are we looking and noticing up on the screen? Stablecoin juicy action, but let's get into some fraud talk, because yes, the SEC is still going to go after fraudsters. They're not going to go after if, oh, you're a security, oh, you're a commodity. No, they're going to go after fraud to keep protecting people like you and me. The FBI, SEC, and DOJ take down a startup CEO and a $1 million crypto meltdown. What happened? Jordan Jones ran Algam Crypto Ventures, a startup that he claimed was building cutting-edge point-of-sale and blockchain payment tech. He went on to boast about big league partnerships and breakthrough blockchain products, but prosecutors say the whole thing was a sham. How many times have we heard that in the crypto space where people are like, oh, mega partnerships, oh, big deals, oh, we're backed by all these assets, and it's all been bullshit. He even showed off mock-ups of functioning software and claimed the firm was preparing to list native token. The DOJ says Algam had no working products, 0 real partnerships, and barely any customers. Meanwhile, Jordan Jones was faking bank statements and submitting phony financials to secure investments and loans. The indictment alleges that Jones used investor money to bankroll his personal lifestyle, leaving backers with empty wallets and 0 returns. Dang. Okay. I stand corrected. Dude said he had a 12-inch dong and showed up with what, everyone? A micro dong. I gotta be accurate because I was called out on my reporting for being inaccurate the other day with the length of the huang. Now let's get into some XRPL ecosystem news because I know y'all love that. Schumann Financial's EuroP, come on, fight me in the comments down below, becomes the first MiCA-compliant Euro stablecoin integrated on the XRPL. Golf clap. EuroP, there you go, I did it for you, players, is a fully Euro-backed and redeemable, baked sounds good about now, stablecoin issued by Schumann Financial, a licensed EMT issuer regulated by the ACPR, the supervisory authority of the Fed Central Bank. Nice. EuroP and the XRPL combines the resilience of a global blockchain with the euro native liquidity and compliance at its core. This will give Europe and the euro-denominated financial markets an integral infrastructure for the next wave of financial innovation, which is happening on-chain. I like this. Why? XRPL ecosystem news, the first MiCA compliant one. Yes, this is freaking good. Now let's keep with the ecosystem talk. Ripple's $11 billion bid for Circle. Okay, so here's how this is going on right now. For those of you out there that see videos that are people are like, oh, Coinbase doesn't have cash. Coinbase has cash. It is public record. Every quarter, Coinbase has to publish their quarterly reports, okay? When they publish their quarterly reports, it's all audited. Ooh, my phone's blowing up, girlfriend. Maybe it's my wife sent me the naughty snap because she saw that I was touching myself earlier. So, they do. Coinbase has billions and billions in cash. Coinbase also has a lot of stocks. Ripple has billions and billions in cash. They also have a lot of XRP. Who has more? Well, we really don't know Ripple's financials all the way because they're a private company. We know Coinbase's financials because they're a public company. But now what they're saying is Ripple's willing to offer up to $11 billion worth in combined assets of cash and XRP. But Circle is saying, yo, we don't want to sell to a private player, or we don't want to sell privately. We want to IPO. So be very careful out there with all the FUD surrounding Circle, because it's a lot of XRP maxis out there saying, oh, Coinbase doesn't have the money. No, Coinbase has money. Coinbase has a shit ton of money. When we talk about volume right now in the market, 205 billion. Who makes money on volume? The exchanges, Klaus. That's right, everyone. And how high has volume been since the election in November? It's been bonkers. So who makes money on that? The exchanges, Klaus. Yeah, exactly. So Coinbase does have the money. They get audited every quarter by major firms. So Coinbase has tons of money, tons of stock. Now, would Coinbase, though, want to use all that cash? I don't know. Ripple just bought Hidden Road for $1.25 billion, so they got a little less cash than what they had, but they still have tons of XRPL and XRP in reserve, and they have cash. Interesting. Now, BTC did touch all-time highs. Here's the deal. Alts, they're moving, just not as strongly. That's why you're seeing the altcoin season pull back a little bit. Crypto market cap is roaring, just like the volume. Volume 205 billion, that's freaking hot. Up 60%. Are you telling me that we're going to get a Memorial Day freaking pump? This is coming out of nowhere, and that's why this is so freaking exciting. By the way, institutional money pouring freaking in. Open interest in perps through the roof. $750 billion. Let's take a look at XRP price. Love it. Volume 4.5 billion. Who's making the money, everyone? The exchanges, Klaus. Yeah. And so our XRP holders, as we're leaving the friend zone, we're now going first base and getting ready to start rounding into second. No need for the bottle of lube, is there? And what did you think of the juicy intro? Now, let's go to those candlesticks and see what's going on. We're going to go to the 15-minute variety and see what near-term resistance had us at 245.5. So that's honestly what I'm going to keep my eyes on. I'm going to keep my eyes on that 245 mark, see if we can keep moving. Because remember, when BTC sold off the other day after it touched its previous all-time high, the markets reacted to it, okay? So we want to see if BTC can keep this momentum going, keep the alts going with it. Can we keep the rally going for XRP? The volume is very strong, but you can see the movement with XRP on the 15-minute candlestick is identical to that of BTC. Look, BTC, XRP, BTC, XRP. So we're moving in tandem right now with the BTC blob. So we got good news with the XRPL ecosystem. We got stablecoins, which are doing very well. We've got the overall market deep in the green. Volume is juicy AF. We're rounding second base. We're leaving the friend zone. No need for the bottle of El Lube. Oh, love the juicy news. Happy motherfucking Thursday, everyone. So green up on the screen. volume healthy AF. I just wish the alts were moving a little bit more aggressively. But hey, I'll take it because we are leaving the friend zone. Now, in terms of these rejection points that we're seeing, hey, I'm not thinking too much about them because what are you noticing? We keep trying to push that way on up. And yes, the exchanges are making money on this volume. They make money on the volume whether we're going up. They make money on whether the volume is going down. Not the volume is going down, but if the price is going down. But let's take this optimism because remember, whenever we get these holidays where traditional finance shuts down, like those Christmas holidays, the Memorial Days and stuff like that, the markets have been usually very blah, very boring. And when the market's blah and boring volume-wise, we usually see the price kind of drift on down. But we're not seeing that now. So happy motherfucking Thursday to all of you. I'm going to keep an eye on the charts. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. Hit the like button if you like what you saw in this video. And let's keep the rally going. BTC, don't let us down. Touching all-time highs there. I've got mine ready because I'm going to be... No. I did that joke earlier. I'm not going to do it again. So choo-choo what? Choo-choo bitches, girlfriend.